All right, what's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to Free Saint Blogs, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, share, do all that, man. But this blog here, man, it's been a lot going on in battle rap, man. I missed a lot, like the URL and the Robin Rhyme situation. I didn't touch on that. The whole Vada Fly painting narrative things. I didn't touch on that. I didn't even recap Mook versus Rock, which I had Mook 30. I had Mook 2 on that first. Because when I first watched it, the second round, Rock was spazzing. But after I watched it, it's just like, it's some stuff Mook did in the second round that kind of disarmed his Rock second round. Like the, your gun go bang. I mean, my gun go bang, your gun say bang. And then Rock had some bang, bang, just like shooting bars in there. It's just like, oh, man, I ain't even peeped that, man. Well, I gave Mook the battle 3-0. You know, no shade to Rock, man. You did your thing, brother. You did good. It's just like the Daylight thing. You got 30, but it's just like you ain't get killed. You lost, but you ain't get smoked. You ain't get killed, man. You know, you did good, man. You did good. But this blog in particular, I'm gonna talk about Chris Unbias coming back. I'm gonna first start off by saying Chris was my original favorite blogger. Like, he the first blogger I ran across, and I've been watching battle rap since Smack DVD, beginning of grind time type days. I'm talking about Casper, D Mice, like those dudes. People probably don't even know who those dudes are. Like, that's when grind time was kind of like silly, goofy, funny. Then, you know, like DNA came. DNA was like my original favorite battle rapper because it's like, you know, grind time had the little white, nerdy, funny raps, and DNA was in there bringing that street feel. And that's kind of crazy to say DNA brought a street feel, but that's to let you know how grind time was, whatever. But Chris was one of the, I can't remember the first recap I seen, but you know, like when you start watching battle rap and recommendations coming to your stuff, I kept seeing Unbias review. I got to watching them, I'm like, oh, he recapping all the battles. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. So, you know, like, I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, man, like if you didn't go to the event, you wasn't seeing that battle for months. Like, Summer Madness usually happening with like August. You probably won't see the first Summer Madness drop until damn near January. So, you know, we used to look to people like Chris, people that used to always go to all the events to recap the battles for us, because he used to always go to the building, then he'd do the recaps and all that. And you did have people that would try to recap the battle off of other people recaps of what they hear on Twitter, the internet, or whatever. But Chris was so credible because he was actually there. So it's like he actually seen the battle. But yeah, man, and Chris was a part of the golden era of battle rap, man. You know, when it was just J Black, Caps, and Chris, J Black, Angry Fan, and Chris. Those was like the three big ones. I'm pretty sure it's other people like ARP said he was around back in the day. I really didn't watch ARP until RBE started blowing up. You know, DME, then like the DME Detroit start coming in. The Battle Truths came in a little late. Who else started coming in, man? Piper Boy was blowing up. He blew up after like J Black and all them. You know, Vada Fly was around. He wasn't as big, but you know, he was on Champion. I didn't really know who he was until Champion. Then his channel blew up. The Rome DMV was around back then, but when you think of the three battle rap bloggers, it was Chris, Angry Fan, J Black. And Chris brought a lot to the game, like the Untold Truths. Like, you know, the Untold Truths was fire because we got like in-depth interviews with the battle rappers. Like, Conceited was somebody that never did interviews that I know of. And Conceited did, I think, 2 of them. He even did one when he wasn't even battling. Like, he was in Wild 'N Out. He came back and chopped it up with Chris. The Bonnie Godiva one was a fire episode. He did like interviews with like Goods. I think Clips had one. DNA had one. Hollow kinda had one. What else? He had the fan mail joint. You know, the fan mails are fire. You know, that's when he get people opportunities to send in questions and all that to ask. And he'd answer them on the fan mail thing. You know, he was just starting the show with Mickey Fats. You know, I don't know what happened. Well, obviously he went to jail, so that never got to happen. And Chris was a part of some legendary beefs, like, man. Math and Chris was legendary. Math and, him and Angry Fan, legendary. You know, I think his last beef was with him and Battle Truth. Really wasn't a beef. You know, Chris will probably say some little slick stuff. Battle Truth will make you know about if you know Battle Truth, you know he gonna make like 5-10 vlogs on something. If you don't believe me, go on his channel right now. He has Draculized part 1 through 5. He could easily did that in one vlog, but Battle Truth like to break down stuff piece by piece by piece. So that's what he's doing with the Chris beef. You know, Chris will say something, he'll break it down, then he'll break it down again, then he'll say, no, Chris been doing this. Oh, that was a I'm sorry, man, my throat is so dry right now, man. Pardon me. Yeah, man. And I remember, y'all remember the old Angry Fan days when 3 Letterman was on there and Wing? I remember I could never tell who was 3 Letterman and who was Angry Fan, because they used to sound the same back in the day. And then, you know, shouts out to Timbo. Man, whatever happened to Timbo, man? Y'all remember Timbo? I think he was white. He was like the white dude. I think they was on Angry Fan, and then 3 Letterman and Timbo had their own show, which was PSA Podcast, which I think was the old Angry Fan page, and the Angry Fan had to get a new page. Then I think that's when like Tony Bro, Polo, and Posey came on. Hey man, I'm just reminiscing on all the stuff, man. But how y'all feel about Chris coming back? I know he got accused of some crazy stuff. Like I'm hearing stuff from child rape to rape on a woman, rape on a grown man. It's just like so much stuff. I don't know what to believe, but this blog came about from watching ARP blog. ARP said Chris is about to prove his innocence. Chris got some trailers about to drop for blogs that's coming out. And I think it's about to shake up the battle rap community, because like blogging has changed so much since Chris been gone. Like I said, excuse me. What damn, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, but yeah, blogging changed so much. Like, you know, Tony Bro and them got their own show now. Black Compass, Piper Boy them blew up. Vado blew up. Jay Black got champion now. He got Anwar Reader. You got Battle Booth. You got HNIC, I think his name is. You know, 3 Letterman show on his face now. So I want to know how Chris Unbias is gonna kind of work his way back in. Like, is people gonna receive him? I want to know his story, because like we gotta keep it real, man. Just because you charge some shit don't always mean you're guilty. I got a friend that's in jail. I won't go into the detail of his case. Just know people put a smear campaign on him. They was able to convince the judge that he did it off of like hate and rage and just being mad. Like a female, scorned female, got my man sent down the road for 10 years, bro. And so that's why I always give people the benefit of the doubt when they go through like legal situations. It's just like I can walk down the street and we can be in front of like a convenience store and there can be a camera right there. I'm talking to her. We walk off the camera. I go this way, she go that way, but the camera don't catch that we went our separate ways. She can go to the police, say I raped her or attacked her or something. I'm going to jail. Just because they be like, well, you two are on camera here. So, and I mean, that's a weak case, but still, I'm going to jail. So, man, I'm looking forward to seeing these blogs, man. And like I said, Chris was my favorite blogger, man. If he come back and he can prove his innocence, and he can get back to doing what he was doing, like the Untold Truths and all that, he might be back into the top spot for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. And I know some people probably like, man, no, man, he did this. Man, because he beat the case don't mean he did it. But I mean, like, in that case, you would never know, man. But man, I don't know what's going on. My throat right now is so dry. I just drunk of water and all that. So I'm about to end this vlog right now, but leave it down in the comment section below, man. Do y'all want Chris back, or is y'all like, no, leave Chris where he at? Chris did it. Y'all don't care he got found innocent. Y'all don't care to hear his story. Like, he done. Peace.